Okay. Here I is. Hello. So, nothing. Nothing's really happened for the past couple of days. I've just been doing what I've been doing, just editing and getting ready for today. Because today, well, it is today, the 29th. I have to go in for a basically a procedure to just check my eyesight and also do the, while they're there, they're going to do the diabetic check. So that's fun, even though I don't have diabetes. So that's so fun. It does mean that today, when I get up and like go and have this done and everything, I am going to be pretty much blind, or I'm going to have like really big headaches if I try to look out of my eyes, on account of the whole thing that they do with the eye drops that basically makes your eyes super wide. So yeah, you know, the dot in your eyes. They might have to do that. That might be weird because they might have to do that. They did say to me last time, I've already had this done once before. They did say to me last time that that given that I can actually semi-control this kind of like reflex thing, it's like I might be able to get it wide enough to the point where they won't have to do it, especially if it's like a darkened room, like they tried to make happen before. But they still had to put the drops into my eye before, so yeah. Anyway, I've been preparing for this. So I've been doing some work today, mostly like busy work and stuff, like not much editing. I managed to get one video edited today, and that is the Goofy video. I don't know if anybody remembers the Goofy video, but it's like somebody had requested that I try to do ages and ages ago. Somebody requested that I try to do like real life makeup to the point that it makes me look like a Goofy character, like from the Goofy verse. You know, where everybody's a dog, basically. Yeah. Anyway, during Christmas, I filmed this video. I actually filmed this video. And, well, it's been waiting on my hard drive for me to edit it. I did a lot of the editing while I was away, and I finished it today. I've still got like I've also done editing for a couple of videos as well. Well, I did editing for like about 4 videos, but I didn't finish any of them until I got back home when I can actually use the computer again. So yeah, now it is done. The next one I think is the random ice cream chugging video. I don't know. But yeah, we're doing the moozack for the Goofy video. I'm not super happy with this video. I do know that I tried to do a bunch of like specific requests with it, but as you may be able to see from the small preview that you're going to get, I'm going to yawn again. Oh my god! Stop it! There we go. As you're going to see, I don't really like the way that the makeup worked. I needed to wear a hat so that I could actually like cover up the well, something to hold the socks in place that I had for my ears. I pretended like a couple of socks were my ears, and I didn't have the flag cap that I thought I had like to hand. So all I had was, in fact, was the bowler hat. It was just a bowler hat, and because of the makeup and because of the ears, it did make me feel more like a clown than it did like a goofy character. So yeah, I don't care. I don't care. Somebody requested this video, and I did. I ticked all of the things that were requested for this video. That's all that matters. Stop it! Stop yawning! Stop it! I am tired, but I'm not sleepy tired yet, so I don't know why I'm yawning. Jesus. Anyway, yeah, I mean, I want to get on with it, but there's nobody in chat to basically like confirm that they're going to be here for the moozack, so I'm just going to do it. I am just going to do it. Where are you, buttons? There it is. Okay, let me pull up the moozack. Right, where are you, moozack? I don't know what exactly I'm aiming for with the moozack this time. But I mean, it'll be fun, hopefully. Honestly, I have just I kind of don't give a crap. I'm kind of like I'm kind of checked out with this video, you know. I have to look at myself being goofy and not the good kind of goofy for way too long today for me to kind of give a crap. You know, like I said, as long as I ticked all the boxes that somebody that requested this video wanted, I'm good with it. You know, I did have fun making it, but at the same time, it was just kind of like I didn't have to do much. So, you know, I could just lay all the music out and then basically just say that's good enough. But who knows what we'll get. Anyway, okay. Here we go. Oh yeah, I forgot. If anybody doesn't know the rules, then like you just say yes or no to the tracks, you know, first come, first serve, etc. By the time I get to the middle of the track, if nobody said anything, or I don't have a personal opinion, then I'm just going to pick it or not pick it based on my opinion. Okay, anyway. Pushing button, go. Oh, it was filmed at Christmas. That's why the pretty lights. If you can see it, whatever. Is that a harmonica? Because the harmonica didn't do much, did it? And now we've got an organ. Okay, that one. Right, next. I kind of don't care. You know, don't have a strong opinion either way. This shot is too kind of like centrally focused. It's okay. Yeah, I'm okay with it. I don't care. Okay, next. This one's called Crazy. Oh, it's this one. I would say crazy. Spacey. It's a good one. It's just two slightly different angles. I thought it would be interesting to look at. It doesn't matter. Next track. Another spacey one. Spacey. It does look like it gets interesting somewhere. I do remember this one. Right, that one's good. Okay, next. Sounds very country. I haven't deleted a single one yet. I'm going to go with a yes. Okay, next. I kind of like it. It does sound like there's a goat they sampled. Okie doke. That's going to be a yes, I think. Next. I don't like the bit in the middle. Hey, Panafox. Yeah, nah. Next. Kind of okay with this one. Honestly, it doesn't matter. It's supposed to be a goof, and I look like a clown, so honestly, it could be anything. I've only deleted one so far. But yeah, I like that one. Okay, next. You know, with the Christmas lights flashing in the background, I'm okay with this one too. It shouldn't be, but I am. I'm okay with it. Yeah, Panafox, this is for the video where I was trying to be a goofy character, a goof version of me, but I ended up looking just like a clown. You don't like it? Fair enough. Beep. In my opinion, anyway, I just thought I looked like a clown, but yeah. Really? But it's weird, and I have to look at myself doing this weird flexy thing again. This is a bit too dark. Yeah. I spoke too soon at the beginning of this when I said that I haven't deleted a single one yet, and yet the other one I deleted like so many. Okay. This one's coming on strong. Again, I'm liking the spacey vibe. So much spacey vibe. Yeah. Good, thank you. I could not watch myself again in that one. Oh my god, it's the same pose! Because it's part of the same bit of the clip and it doesn't matter. Next. Oh, almost at the end. Sweet. It's very synthy 80s, you know. No, Siri. No. Off. Siri, off. Thank you. Yeah, I like that one too. Okay, we got like possibly the last track, which I usually just keep just in principle because it's the last track. I might just do it anyway because it's only a little bit of the ending. Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's it. That's it, Panda Fox. I mean I'm done. I'm done for the night. What are we gonna call this one? I know what I'm gonna call this one. I've got to write that down. Oh my god. Radio. How you, Panda Fox? I've got to get my eyes tested tomorrow, and I've also got to have the diabetic check. Again, even though I don't have diabetes, I've got to get the diabetic check. So they have to put drops in my eyes, and then they have to like make me basically not really blind, but it's gonna hurt to see. So I'm basically gonna have my eyes closed for most of tomorrow. They can't just do this at night. They have to do it in the middle of the day for some reason. But yeah. But what's up with you? That's what's up with me, but what's up with you? That sounds weird. Like, tell me your problems. Thinking and writing. Anything cool? Or is it just busy work? I really do wish that I had more time to not you know, I wish I had an actual vacation instead of actually just house sitting and doing stuff. And doing work and stuff while I was away. But no. Well, no, that is a journal. That's not. I guess you can say that is actually a journal. Do you not know this? That's what a journal is. I didn't know you kept a journal. I always, when I was like a teenager, I always wanted to actually do the whole journal thing, but I didn't think I lived an actual interesting life. You know, there'd be days and days and days and days and days where I didn't write anything, and then I basically just forgot that it existed. I didn't know where it was in my bedroom, so I just kind of like, I might as well not do that. I'm gonna go do something else instead. You know, it's like that was my whole thing. I didn't really want to do it. Then when I was older, I realized that actually I had a lot of cool stuff that happened to me, and if I just actually like found it, if I kept the thing accessible, then it would have been great. However, it would have been incredibly damaging because I have an incredibly nosy mother. So every time I would be at home, and if I took my journal with me, it would definitely get like read, and she would definitely hate that. So yeah. Because yeah, like weird stuff happened to me as a teenager. Like cool stuff happened to me as a teenager. I definitely had a unique experience. At least I think I had a unique experience. You know, but at the time, I have, well, as I have talked about with my therapist, and as you know, I have self-worth issues. So like, I never really thought that it would be that great and interesting and relevant to humanity or anybody. So yeah. No, there's a diary is basically what you keep every day. You know, a diary is a form of a journal. It's a version of a journal. You know, it's a category of journal. You know, a journal is basically something that you keep. Like it's just a record of something. It's essentially it's your journal. Like I've got journals on like a couple of things. For example, I've got journals on a couple of channel ideas and stuff. They're kept in their own little notebooks and stuff, and that is a journal of a kind. You know, there are journals in well, scientific papers have journals and stuff. So yeah. You started this year. Too many thoughts in my head, so I just write to get it out. Yeah, that's yeah. I'm too succinct to actually do that, you know. It's like I sum it up so that basically I don't, you know, it would suck for me if I was doing it about thoughts and emotions. Like I said, I would just sum it up all the time, and that would probably piss somebody off that wanted to read it later. You know, it's like some people can probably write an entire page on, you know, the deep gnawing depression that they're feeling or something, and I basically just would sum up that whole page with feel sad, angry about stuff. Like I said, that would probably piss somebody off. Yeah. So yeah. Mom's always in your business. Well, yeah, no, she was, yeah. She thought it was weird that I didn't tell her my deepest, darkest secrets. She thought that was weird, and when I was growing up, um, my mother always thought it was weird if, like, I took offense to her going through my room, going through anything in my room, every cupboard, every, under the bed, anywhere where I wanted to hide stuff. Basically, like, my mother thought that it was offensive that I wouldn't show her something or tell her about something. She would basically think it would be weird that I have any private space at all. You know, as I was growing up, I just always assumed that, oh, well, this is how mothers are, right? I mean, it's just how mothers are. They want to be all up in your business, and that's fine, But then I grew up, and I was like, no, that was actually really shitty of my mom to kind of gaslight me to thinking that I should tell her everything all the time. It was like, yeah. Do you know what she said to me once? She actually said this to me once. She asked me if there's anybody that I actually tell my, like, I actually am super completely honest with, and I tell my secrets to, like any of my best friends, any of these people, if there's any of these people that I basically am completely honest with, and I tell them everything. And I said to her, no. And she said, well, I think that's a bit sad, because she was trying to get me to tell her everything. And it was like, okay, bummer. I don't know how to. I don't know how you want me to relay this information. How am I supposed to process this? Dumb. But yeah, like there was. I swear to God, there was basically a secret place in my room that I could actually, like, I could put things in. Like porn never really did anything for me, so I didn't really put porn in it. But essentially, I kind of had like a secret space where I had secret stuff. Basically, I did some naughty drawings, etc. And like I rolled them up and I put them in the secret space. And I swear to God, I'm not kidding. This space is incredibly hard to have found. Like even if you're looking for a secret space in a room, it was in a cupboard, like in a cupboard that was like the airing cupboard, and it was like in a wall protected by a wooden panel. It was essentially like a space that you can never really use. It was just like it was only like this big, this thin, and like this big, and with a piece of wood up against it, held up by a shelf that was on top of it. Basically, an airing cupboard with this piece on it because it was an old house. You know, my mother found that place. She found it. Like I said, there's nothing you even if you were looking for this secret space, you wouldn't have been able to find it. Whenever I wasn't in my room, I swear to God, my mother went through everything in my room. Everything. I have no idea why. I don't even know why. I was never even that, I wasn't that weird as a kid. I didn't like the whole drug thing. I didn't, I didn't drink. It was weird. It was weird for my mother to be like this, you know. Oh, also, my dad was just clueless about just. My dad was just clueless. Okay, so my biological father, that is, like he kind of he didn't know about the whole. I'm just gonna say this one interaction because it was so dumb. This one interaction was so dumb. Um, it generally left me kind of baffled. I wasn't scared. I was just very confused because, like, my my father, he would just burst into my room. He would just straight up open the door. You know, we wouldn't bang it down. We didn't have locks on our doors. There's another thing. We didn't have locks on the doors, so anybody could just come in. And my dad did that all the time. I was in the middle of actually studying for school, like just sitting on my bed studying for school, and my door just like flung open. My dad came in and he basically said, he just told me something about, like, you know, blah blah blah. Oh, and also dinner's ready. And I was like, okay. By the way, could you knock next time? I just try to study. And his expression changed instantly to, like, just, from just an average normal expression to just unhappy, and then angry, and then he shouted at me and he said, pay rent and then then I will knock on the door. And then he left. And like I said, he was like yelling at me and pointing his finger right at me and stuff like that. And I'm just on the bed, just kind of sitting half, with a pen, just like with a book in my hand, just being like, okay, what the fuck? Later on, I overheard the conversation because I've got superhero and everything. Um, but I overheard the conversation happening, like, underneath, literally underneath me. It wasn't like I needed super hearing. It's just, the house was just, I could hear everything that was happening in the house. But yeah, I could hear, like, my dad complaining to my mother, who was also clueless, that, it's like then he had the cheek to basically tell me to knock. And my mother was like, well, yeah, that's just normal privacy. That's just normal privacy expectation. I mean, if his door was shut, then you should have knocked. Like, you didn't know ever about this to anybody. My dad. Okay, whatever. So dumb. Just like, did my dad just yell at me for something irrelevant? I could figure this out. It's so dumb. Anyway, I just feel like a bad person, well, a bad influence mostly. Okay. Well, I can tell you're not a bad person. I'd like to think that I know you pretty well. I'm a pretty good judge of character. You're not a bad person. You're too cute to be bad person. um, but yeah, I don't know about bad influence. Again, I don't. I've never seen you interact with anybody besides in the chat. So yeah, despite my efforts. She probably spied on you to find that spot. No, I don't think that's the case. I think she literally just went through all of the room and then found this cupboard while she went through the entire room, you know, after she went through the entire room. So yeah. At least you're able to close doors. Okay. I mean, I was only allowed to do that when I was a teenager, because up until then I was sharing a bedroom. Well, even then it was 15. I think I was 15 when the house was remodeled so that the upstairs bedrooms were separated. And I got my own bedroom, and it was literally a bedroom, a room with just room for just a bed, basically, and like a cupboard. That's it. But that was it. Yeah. Up until then, I hadn't been able to close the door because the partition of stuff in the way of, basically, it was just a couple of cupboards that were just positioned in just the right way so that me and my brother had our own space in a room that was still small. So yeah. Ooh, it's finished rendering. Sweet. Sweet. Copying to the backup thingy. So yeah. Yeah, it's only 20 minutes long. It's only 20 minutes long. Not like the 40 something minutes that the other one was. Why am I itchy? I keep thinking I'm having an allergic reaction because, oh yeah, oh, that's good. Oh, I need that. So ever since I got back from my mother's, I keep getting, it's mostly on this wrist, just here, just random hives. I don't get it. I don't get it. Right, anything anybody wants to talk to me about or ask me about? Now is the time. I'm probably going to get some sleepy before I get blinded tomorrow. Yay. It's okay, man. You're not obligated to come watch me all the time. You know that, right? It's good. It's all good. Yeah. I don't think I need my keyboard anymore tonight. I'm going to turn the computer off, and then I'm actually going to go to bed. I got a keyboard cover. Keep the dust off of it. It's kind of cute. It's the opticians. It's not that big of a deal. I might get some new sunglasses. Yeah. To replace the ones that I've lost. I just don't know where they are. I have no idea where they are. It's driving me crazy. A little bit upsetting. They're really good sunglasses, you guys. Yep. I keep thinking, is there something that I need to tell you guys? But I don't think there is. Yeah, I'll be back the day after tomorrow probably, and I will hopefully have something else to do on here. I guess. I don't know. Belly rubs and belly salute, and yeah. I'm a bit bummed out. I don't know why. Oh, and my radio's gone offline. And it won't fit in the charging dock. Why won't it fit in the charging dock? What is wrong with you, stupid? There we go. Red light. Yeah, it's on. Okay. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm feeling kind of, minorly depressed. Not like hugely depressed. Just a bit bummed out. I need a snuggle. Or to eat some chocolate or something. I don't know. Right. Toodles!